And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ratchet Clank 2. The story so far, we have been propelled into a cave thanks to Fizzwidget's idiocy, and we have to get out of here. Also, this is where we are introduced to two of my favourite weapons of the game, the lava gun and the bouncer. So with that being said, let's try and get out of there as quickly as we can, because our sanity's about to run out. This is where I start to think that Fizzwidget just doesn't seem to be a right person because of his kookiness. But we'll know about the true colours much later on until where we get to the end. But just to be on the safe side, I won't spoil anything for you because we know I just want to go through the story as much as I can and try and not spoil anything while avoiding the obvious thing. Well, obvious storytelling, if you know what I mean. So with that being said, we got desert flies, we got desert worms, and we got a lot of stuff, and we got a lot of lava platforming to go through. We got to get through this platforming segment. The lava, you have to avoid the lava because it can burn you. I'm not quite sure if it burns me or pretty much acts like an instant kill, but if anybody knows, just tell me in the comments. But I'm gonna have to admit, the music at this stage is just absolutely awesome. I just have to say the cave music is just absolutely awesome to hear. It just feels atmospheric and quite ambient. And I have to say, David Bogon actually did a pretty good job with this track as well. But then again, I absolutely love the soundtrack of this game. Ratchet Clank series music is just absolutely awesome to boot. Anyway, we've got a wrench upgrade to get. So with that being said, let's go and get it.
It says, in case of emergency, break glass with wrench.
Don't mind if Ratchet does.
Hold on.
What?
This one says, use rock to break glass to get wrench to break glass.
What? What a confusing puzzle.
Logic puzzles.
Logic puzzles, eh?
If you break the glass with the...
Solved it.
Ratchet's already done it, Clank. There's no need.
Your wrench now does more damage.
No shit! Anyway, with that being said, let's go and visit this vendor. So in order to replenish the Symphanoid's ammo, as I'm planning to upgrade the Symphanoids and give them as much experience EXP as possible. Right. Okay. What about the vapor? I can use the vaporizer on anything. So in order to not have any desert flies to be resurrected, there we go. I just don't want anything to pop out of those pods. When anything pops out of those pods, you know you're in trouble. I think it damages more than one enemy. The vaporizer does, depending on how powerful the shot is. How powerful your aim, how good your aim is as well. There we go. I think it's done more than one. No, I think that certain cases I don't think it works much on more than one enemy. But I think at certain times, if the enemy is weakened, the vaporizer just goes through one and hits another. So I think that's a great way to. So I think the pot is a great way. I really am glad to think that I've upgraded the pulse rifle very early in the game. Right, I might as well use the seeker gun because I'm running out of start ammo. Alright, let's use the swing shot to get out of here and let's glide ourselves out. And I don't know, and I dread to know who's going to be facing me once I get out. Oh, hi there! What are you doing here? No, we haven't got it yet. Now.
3 seconds. 1.
Why are you threatening me? What the heck? Oh, it's a female Lombax.
Changes nothing.
What?
Where's the experiment?
Giving it back to Fizzwidget.
Oh, you've just put the whole galaxy in imminent danger.
Wait,
But my
what?
time
Nobody told me
spent
about
around
that.
Explaining it to you.
What?
If you have any intention of fixing the mess you've made,
What?
watch this.
All right.
Oh no! Good thing that wasn't little Susie. Here at the Megacorp testing facility, we make sure the products you buy are safe for you and your family. These are just a few of the products we've rejected to help keep you safe. The Tiny Tot Slingshot, the Nuclear Mousetrap, Self-Wedgifying Underwear, and the Lawn Ninjas. So the next time your toaster doesn't explode in your face, say a little thank you to the Megacorp testing facility.
Well, that's
she's got
good.
a few bolts loose.
Whoa.
What does a testing facility have to do with galactic danger?
I am unsure. However, I believe we should investigate that location.
Indeed.
Well, we're gonna need a new ship.
But how are we supposed to get a new ship in the desert? Doesn't make any sense. I don't think there's any big in the desert. With our ship crashed, I think we're exiled / stranded or marooned. So we need... But, of course, there's a mystic in front of it. What does he want? Well, with that being said, let's go and talk to this mystic and see what he can do.
Oh.
He can do that?
Oh.
That's pathetic.
Hello, sir.
Hey, that's my ship.
Whoa.
Possession is an illusion. Do
What?
not all things belong to the cosmos?
Yeah, I don't think they all do. Not everything
definitely
belongs to the cosmos.
This vessel suffers from wounded chai.
Wounded
Only
shy?
the power of the crystals can hope to heal it.
Crystals?
Crystals?
Crystals, like those found in the desert beyond.
The desert?
Oh.
No, this isn't really good.
Well, we don't have any better ideas.
No, we
Let's go
don't.
grab a few crystals.
So let's go get some crystals. Now this one is of course the first of 2 areas where you can actually freely roam and actually get items. In this case you need to get desert crystals in order to repair your ship and get off this get off Tabora in order to make it to the next planet, Dobbo. At many cases, you have to fight enemies in order to get the crystals, because I don't think none of them will go on without fighting you. So you need to get your weapons at the ready, or even try and attack with your omniwrench in order to destroy the enemies. Alright, with that being said, let's get on with it. Let's get on with this and let's get our crystals so that we can get into Dobbo and gather further information about the experiment. I've nearly said the name, didn't I? We're not going to know about the name until later on. Well, much later on. Right, here we go. Oh, you bastard. Take that. Alright, let's go through. Oh my goodness. But these things really are very hard to kill. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna have to say out of the 2, that's when I had a much comfortable time with, especially with trying to get the crystals. But the next one, which will require moonstones in order to collect, they have they actually can sap a lot of your health away, and their attacks are so damn cheap. If you're wondering why, it's that snow-based level where you have to meet up with that female Lombax we met earlier. With that, but I'm not going to spoil much of the details, considering that I need to, because like I said earlier in this part, you have to wait until I go through the story in order to find out the story, how the story is progressed in this game. Alright, let's blast those guys away. So, for those who are wondering and confused, we need 10 crystals to repair the ship in order to get ourselves up to the next into the next area. Now, I'm actually going to upgrade my lovely little Mega Turret. This is what my upgraded Mega Turret can do. It can fire off rockets, And I forgot to tell you this. In the last part, I off-screened my I actually didn't show it on screen initially, but it's but I have actually upgraded the mini turret to the mega turret glove. The mega turret glove is like the mini turret. You throw any turrets, but instead of actually using machine gun ammo, you can actually use. They actually fire off rockets instead, which is much more powerful than minigun ammo. But like this mini turret counterparts, the gun, if not used for a while, the turrets will explode and disintegrate after a while. Anyway, with that being said, I decided to check out the map to see where I am. Because sometimes in these areas, I do get a little lost. What I've got to do is to look for the highlighted areas in order to find out where I am. So, let's go. Right. I'm through there. I do actually tend to look at the map quite a bit when I try to search for the crystals, but mostly because I don't want to, but just in case I get lost. And that's how much I love the mini turrets, the mega turret glove, because it fires off rockets. It's so freaking badass. And also these areas are very good for grinding for experience, for not only weapon EXP but also nanotech EXP as well. I'm really glad they put the RPG elements in this game, just in order to make this game much more interesting and a lot more fun to play than the first Ratchet Clank. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think the first Ratchet Clank game is fun in its own right, but compared with the second and third games, it isn't much. There isn't much going on except for just shooting, platforming, and occasional racing levels, which I thought were a bit too slow for my opinion, for my own eyes. I just think the racing levels were a bit too slow, and I thought that's where the motorbike, the hoverbike races come into effect, and that's how much more faster they are and much more excitable. Alright, we got 14 crystals so far, and this is going to be our 15th crystal. Uh-oh, I get some stupid desert flies. Oh, you bastard. Oh, why didn't my omniwrench hit more than one? It's supposed to register hits. I think that might be either a glitch or my wrench not registering a hit. Get away from me, you stupid flies! Ugh! Bastard! Get off me! What are you trying to do? Chase me like as if you're a fucking hornet? Die! For God's sake. And as for you, desert worms, eat rockets! There we go. And also, this is where we are introduced to the more higher value bolts. We can actually get more and more voltage that way. Uh-oh, there we go. We got another couple of these guys again. Alright. I am actually a killer with by spamming my multi-star onto him. Okay. Oh, you bastards! Stop ganging up on me, you arseholes! Oh, there's more flies. Shit. Okay, with that being said, let's get on with our we got our 20th crystal. I'm in this part. I'm gonna actually get a fair few amount of crystals, not only just to pay for this in order to get the lava gun, but also to repair my ship. Alright, let's destroy anything. Well, with that being said, let's get some more crystals and let's get some cold hard cash as well. More petty cash. Okay. Oh, well, alright, so I decided to check the map again because at certain times I do actually get a little lost, so do actually get lost in certain parts of the stage. So, and at certain times, whenever you get rid of the whenever you actually try and get the crystals, you do actually tend to get a little lost in these levels. I actually had trouble when I played this game initially. I had trouble with these stages because of the fact that they are too large. And they look a bit like sandbox levels. I know it's not that much bad to navigate, but with those dunes in the way, it can be hard to see what will be over the horizon and what would be over like your disposal. Right. More multi-star ammo. Right, let's try and destroy this one. Get out of my way. Hadouken! There we go. I think I've got one more to go. I'm gonna get one more and then I'm gonna go. And then we're gonna go off. Back to the... I'm gonna go back off to the... back up to the start area. And there's my last one. Alright, let's get rid of it. And there we go. Fuck you. Stop following me, you stupid freaking flies. Damn, those stupid flies. What is that fleeting glimpse of it? Could that be? Yes! A platinum bolt! Yeah, really found that quite easily. So with that being said, let's go jump cut back to the start and let's get let's trade those crystals in with the mystic so he can repair our lovely little ship.
Yes, the crystals are spiking to me with a single voice.
A single voice?
Oh,
It was floating. Ooh, oh, it's gonna be in and yes! Good as new! Lovely! Our ship's back in action.
That was pretty impressive.
Well said, Ratchet.
bring me more crystals and I'll pay you cold hard bolts.
Huh?
More bolts? That looks like that doesn't sound like a bad deal.
You can earn vast amounts of bolts by exploring the desert and finding crystals.
And with that being said, there's 70 left in the desert. So with that being said, we're going to stop right here. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time for when I'm going to take on the rest of Tabora and then start on Planet Dobbo. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next part.